Good afternoon, everyone. I am Vlad. This is Pepsi Center, and today is Monday, January 15th, 2018. Colorado Avalanche in a lunchtime special with the Anaheim Ducks. The Avalanche riding a 6-game winning streak coming out of the bye week and the Saturday evening affair in Dallas, where they were victorious by a score of 4-1, and are one of two teams that remain undefeated in the calendar year 2018 coming into today's contest against Anaheim. Let's get right to it. Avalanche started out with a good couple of strong shifts, but Anaheim started to mount the pressure on. But halfway in the first frame, a weird series of pinball effects after a shot by Carl Soderberg and a very fortunate tip of the blade by Matt Nieto gets the Avalanche on the board, 1-0. That is the 8th goal of the season by Nieto. Soderberg getting the primary assist and Como getting the secondary. Avs would head into the first intermission by that score, 1-0. Things got more interesting in the second, with the Avalanche taking a 2-1 lead on a goal by Nathan MacKinnon. That's his 20th goal of the season. Gabriel Landeskog getting the one and only assist on that goal by MacKinnon. Not too long after that, former Avalanche player Chris Wagner would end Jonathan Bernier's shutout streak and put the Ducks on board with his 5th goal of the season. And with it, the second winding down in the second period, as the Avalanche were on a power play, Colin Wilson would convert on a very nice feed from Alexander Kerfoot to put the Avs up 3-1. That would be his 4th goal of the season. Kerfoot getting a point, Eric Johnson getting the secondary assist on the play there. No goals during the third. Ryan Miller would be pulled in the third, but to no avail. The Avalanche would come out victorious. 3-1's your final. The Avalanche win their 7th consecutive game in a row for the first time in a very long time. At least it looks like within the last 11 years it's been since the Avs have been able to put together a winning streak of that kind. So let's all breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief after the third period, which the Avs kind of tightened up a little bit, but they're able to lock things down and prevent Anaheim from getting too many decent opportunities. So we've got that. We've got that in our caps here. There were a lot of penalty minutes in the game here. Anaheim took 12 penalty minutes. The Avs only had 4, so they did a decent job of staying out of the penalty box. The Ducks did outshoot the Avalanche by a total of 34-29. Not that it really mattered, since Avs made their shots count. Anaheim didn't really have a whole lot going on with their offense. We are starting to see a lot of different things happen with this team. They have, of course, with the 7-game winning streak, have just been on an absolute roll. And with the homestand that they're on, this is going to prove to be a really good build for them, as they are going to be heading into the road after this 3-game homestand. They have just take a look here at the schedule. They're off for a couple of days, and then they welcome the San Jose Sharks coming up on Thursday night here in Denver. And then they have the New York Rangers coming in on a Saturday for a matinee game. After that, the Avs are on the road, and they'll be on the road for a long time. So getting these couple wins here at home will definitely help give them some life as they go into some tough places to play on the road. They're going to be on a 6-game road trip coming up, so they're going to need all the momentum they can get heading into this roadie. So with the Avalanche playing as well as they have on home ice, it would be nice to see this type of home success take place on the road. Jonathan Bernier has been sensational in these 5 games that he's played. He made 33 saves tonight, and including a amazing stick save with the Ducks right on the doorstep, quite literally of the goal line. And it was right after that that we saw the McKinnon goal. So huge play from Bernier allowed the Avalanche to prevent the Ducks from tying the game, and the game turned right there. I think on that save, the Ducks were down 2-0, and they weren't really much of a threat after that. So, as cliche as it is, this game can really be a game of inches, and that singular play by Bernier really exemplified how close this game could have turned. So, he was number 1 star in tonight's contest, rightly so, and even with Semyon Varlamov on the shelf, it's nice to be able to look at the goaltending and say that we don't have to necessarily be too concerned yet. Of course, we don't know what we have behind Jonathan Bernier besides Andrew Hammond, who we have yet to see in an Avalanche contest. And who's to say we may see him play a game during this homestand, but we may not. Time will tell, but with the way that Bernier's been playing, I don't see any reason to put Andrew Hammond in goal for any of the contests coming up. So it's a good time to be an Avalanche fan, and with this win, the Avalanche, let's take a look here at just a real quick look at the standings here. The Avalanche leapfrog past the Chicago Blackhawks. They're 2 points behind the Minnesota Wild for that final playoff card spot. So they do have games in hand on all their opponents in the division. They are 4 points behind the St. Louis Blues, 2 points behind the Dallas Stars. So not to say that they could be leaping up into the top 3, especially with some teams in the Central now on their league-mandated bye week. But with the way that this team is rolling, almost anything is possible at this point. So I would say let's just enjoy the ride and keep those victories coming if possible. So it's fun. It's a fun time to be an Avs fan. And with that, I'll go ahead and wrap things up here. So once again, the final from Pepsi Center: Avalanche 3, Anaheim Ducks 1. The San Jose Sharks will be here on Thursday for a 7 p.m. start for the second of the third game homestand. And that's going to do it. So until Thursday, I am Vlad. This is the Burgundy Rainbow postgame show on YouTube. Thank you for watching. For further conversation on today's Avalanche game, head to burgundyrainbow.com and join the Burgundy Rainbow Discord and head to the GDT channel. And of course, stay tuned to burgundyrainbow.com for further and continued coverage on the Colorado Avalanche. I am Vlad. This has been the Burgundy Rainbow postgame show. Thank you for watching, and until next time, let's go Avs.